On Friday, the city of Charlotte kicked off its MLK events with a Divine Nine conversation at Johnson C. Smith University. The Divine Nine consists of 9 black Greek-lettered sororities and fraternities who do a lot of work in our local community. Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was a member of the Divine Nine. King became a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated back in 1952 at Boston College. Alpha Phi Alpha is the first black Greek letter fraternity founded in 1906 at Cornell University. And WBTV's Dedrick Russell happens to be a member of Alpha Phi Alpha. He shows us just how the Charlotte Alumni Chapter is moving Dr. King's dream forward.
Well, Jamie, I have to tell you this. One of the reasons I became a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated was knowing that Martin Luther King Jr. was a member. Now, the Charlotte Alpha Phi Alpha Alumni Chapter is called Beta Nu Lambda. It has about 300 active brothers serving in the Charlotte community. In fact, the chapter calls itself the Guardians of the Queen City.
We are Guardians of the Queen City. We are here, the Charlotte chapter. We want to make sure that we do whatever is necessary to look for oppressions, look for things that are incorrect.
Ron Wages is president of Beta Nu Lambda.
I pledged 1983, University of Maryland, College Park.
And what made you pledge Alpha?
The rich history of Alpha fed into me. The Alphas that I met also were strong guys. But from a history perspective, Martin Luther King, obviously, but we have, Thurgood Marshall, Andrew Young, Dick Gregory.
And the work of those iconic Alpha men continues.
We want to make sure that whenever we see injustice anywhere, we want to make sure we address it, because if one of us is oppressed, all of us, suffer.
I have a sweatshirt, extra large sweatshirt, male, small bag, is that okay? We got 9s right here.
On this day, the Beta Nu Lambda Alphas are showing how they guard the city.
Can I get a bag?
They are doing it through teamwork.
This week we have a collaboration with Walls Memorial AME Zion Church, where we provide the different needs and necessities for our homeless residents that are here in the community, whether it's jackets because it's cold now, winter jackets, thermals, or even just basic sanitary supplies.
Lamont Booker is the chapter's community service chair.
I pledged in 2005 Phi Lambda in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Booker says community is important to his fraternity. That's why he became a member. The Alphas come regularly to this spot to fulfill one of the fraternity's goals.
Our aims, one is manly deeds, scholarship, and love for all mankind. This invokes those principles and values of love for all mankind.
Why is it so important to make sure that Alpha continues to grow King's dream?
Absolutely. More now than ever before, we've been seeing a growing divide in the country with COVID and a number of other issues that are facing Americans. Sometimes we lose touch of this everyday human value.
In addition to feeding and clothing the homeless, the chapter also conducts voter registration drives.
A voteless people is a hopeless people is what we believe in. So we want to educate individuals so that they are, number one, registered to vote, but they're educated to vote properly, to make sure that they're not voting against their own interests.
These Charlotte Alphas also hold blood drives quarterly, establish programs for young men to learn about coding, organizes events that provides college scholarships for young men, and the Alphas are leaders of Cub Scout Pack 1906.
We have an intense focus on our youth. We focus on the young men to make sure that they've got a solid foundation to grow and be that next generation of leader.
And as new members join the Beta Nu Lambda chapter, it is emphasized to continue the work that King started.
It's not easy doing this work. You do it because you love it. You do it because you want to make sure that you're making a difference.
And making a difference indeed. Now, the Charlotte Alphas have received many awards like Chapter of the Year for the work it's done in the community. The president tells me they don't do the work for recognition. They do it because it's their mission.
They are doing it every single day. Dedrick, thank you. We'll see you a bit later on. Coming up here on Your Side tonight, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, also a day of service. How volunteers have come together over the past few days to help build up their community and neighborhood. And we're going to take you to break with another Growing the Dream Award recipient, a person making positive grassroots contributions to our city.
if you have it, give it to someone. If somebody needs it, it might not seem like a lot to you, but they need it. So I've always kept it in mind. I coach basketball. I do whatever I can do for the community because I want to see the community grow. And I feel like in order for the community to grow, you have to pour in.